Hey there, Star Wars, the Clone Wars fans. Welcome back to another 2013 action figure review. I will be reviewing yet another figure that has been canceled in the US, and it is figure number 3. It's Anakin Skywalker. Now, this was one of the action figures I truly wanted to obtain in my collection, mainly because of the details and all that stuff. I thought it was just sort of going to be a repaint and whatnot, but this figure definitely has some new features compared to the previous Anakin from the Revenge of the Sith style design, if you will. So let's go over the packaging. Like every other 2013 item, it is in the new Yoda card representing Attack of the Clones in 3D, which of course will no longer be in theaters for now. So that's why you have Yoda right here on the left-hand side. The card itself, it's green and white, so the Star Wars logo has a little bit of white, the letters itself, and in between it's green. You have the Anakin image that's been used since the Shadows of the Dark Side packaging back in 2011. Of course, you can see the figure clearly there. You have back there a little card or pamphlet, if you will, that contains the Fighter Pods video game code for it. Then you have the number of the figure, the name of the character, Clone Wars logo, ages 4 and up, Hasbro logo. Okay. On the back, it shows you the promo picture that's used to promote the figure throughout conventions and all that stuff through Hasbro. An image of Anakin from an episode. And then if you read the bio, it actually states that this figure is basically from Season 5, which came to quite a surprise to me. I didn't really expect this Anakin would be from Season 5, which was just the last 4 episodes on what basically happened at the Jedi Temple bombing and the whole Ahsoka issue. So that was really interesting. So you guys could take a read there. And if you guys want to read it in any other languages that you might know, then by all means. You have down here the other figures in the wave. I've already reviewed Captain Rex, so if you guys haven't seen that review, please check it out. So that's it for the packaging. Here we have the figure. Again, I'm so proud I have this figure in my collection thanks to my buddy in Canada who sent me a couple of these figures. Yeah, this is definitely the definitive Anakin, the best Anakin you can have from the Clone Wars animated series. The articulation is very good. He has a ball-jointed neck, and actually it's hinged as well, just like last year's Anakin, so that's really good. So it's it's a ball joint, also on a hinge, so that's cool. Ball hinge shoulders and elbows. Swivel forearms, both sides, of course. Swivel waist, swivel hips, and ball hinge knees. Of course, no articulation on the ankles. But man, this is great. You can put Anakin in different poses really nicely. Yeah, the detail on the outfit, it's really good. It's much more accurate. The blues are where it's supposed to be. The browns, the detail on the belt, it's really nice too. But the most important thing and the most obvious thing for anyone at first sight is the head sculpt. Facial sculpt is really well done. It's really TV accurate. And yeah, it's just great. I love the scar. I love his eyes, the way they're so mad. His grinning teeth, I think that's just awesome. His hair is also really nicely done. The back. So, it's just really, really a nice figure. I want to see if the camera focuses a tad bit more. For the most part, you can tell it's a really nice head sculpt. Also, besides like the paint job and the new head sculpt, the gloves on both sides, his hands pretty much for the most part, is actually a lot bigger than last year's. So now, this figure is not just a retool, but it has some new features besides the head sculpt. The glove is certainly a lot bigger, and I like it too. It's really nice. This side is also a lot better too. It's a lot bigger. It has like a nice sort of force grip, if you will. I like that as well. If you look at the lightsaber hilt, it's your typical Anakin Skywalker lightsaber hilt, nothing special. It's a little bit more of a darker blue than last year's. It's still kind of clear, just as Obi-Wan's lightsaber from this year. For the most part, it's really good. Now, let me give you a comparison to last year's Anakin. This is last year's Anakin. I wasn't too happy with last year's Anakin as well. I did like the head sculpt, but if you compare it to this year's, well, let's just say I don't really like it anymore. The paint job is one of the most obvious things as well. You know, right here his costume's all gray, a little dark. Like, it's a very dark brown. Excuse me. You know, the belt is a lot lighter brown as well. The boots and all that are much of a lighter color as well. Okay. And, you know, again, the head sculpt, the hair, the scar on this one I didn't like at all. It really wasn't that good. Hair, you can tell a difference too. So, you know, there's quite a few differences, honestly. Again, if you compare the hands as well, I'm going to show you guys really quick. Last year's Anakin, the hands, what I didn't like about last year's is just he doesn't grip his lightsaber all that well. You know, I mean, he can hold it, but it's not as good. It's kind of thin, and, you know, if you compare it to this year's, you can tell a difference for sure. This one's a lot longer and whatnot. Same with the glove, too. See how this one's more Revenge of the Sith accurate as this one. This one has, like, longer lines and all that. So, as you can see, this year's Anakin is definitely a home run for Hasbro. And if you compare it, of course, to the first one released in 2011, what I did like about 2011 is his body's more accurate. Sort of bulky and nice, I like that. And of course, this one included the robotic hand, which you can actually add to this year's Anakin as well, and it looks really good on him too. But the paint job on this one was more accurate than even last year's. It was certainly a lot closer than the other figure. Of course, the head sculpts are completely different, and this is a definitive Anakin that you want in your collection. So I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Share your thoughts by commenting below. Tell me what you guys think. Hopefully you guys can add this figure to your collection, because I know it's out of our reach in local stores for all of us here in the U.S. But, you know, hopefully you guys can make some kind of a trade or something with someone from Canada or even the UK. A lot of people have been helping each other out from what I've read online through Facebook and other website forums and whatnot. So that's good. It's always good to have people that can help you out in this community. And that's what we're all about. So yeah, you know, this is Anakin Skywalker from Season 5 of the Clone Wars, the 2013 canceled action figure line. Hope you guys have enjoyed this review. Stick around because I have one more 2013 action figure to be reviewed for now. Make sure to follow me on Facebook. The link will be down in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, may the Force be with you.